There's no doubt that when people feel good, they look good. It's not always the most physically beautiful person that catches our eye when they walk into the room, but there's another element to someone being attractive, and that's definitely confidence, which I know you've published and write so much about, but there might be other things at play sometimes.
It's the psychosocial dermal axis. We're so convinced it's there. Our skin and our brains and our minds and our moods are all interconnected.
It ends up creating an interplay when you have an interaction with someone. It almost feedbacks and loops back around, because when you feel good, you put out a particular energy that then basically mirrors right back to you and then just enhances how you feel.
So there's actually truth to that, because when you make a better first impression, as you make a better first impression, people look at you and they smile at you, and then you feel better about yourself, and it kind of goes back and forth.
We get to offer that to our patients with the aesthetic procedures that we do, right? People feel better from the things that we do, but that's not always available to everyone. And so is there something that could potentially be available to everyone that can make you feel good? Oxytocin. We all know probably participates in the reason why women look so beautiful when they're pregnant, right?
Absolutely. Oxytocin has an effect on men too.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I will.
But it's interesting, when I was pregnant and even when I was breastfeeding, I found that people always made comments about how attractive I looked, even when I was sleep deprived, hadn't gotten any of my aesthetic procedures. And it made me realize the power of this small little minuscule hormone that runs rampant in us, that we all crave from when we pet our dogs or when we rub up against our romantic partners.
Now, do you think the oxytocin actually made you feel better too?
I absolutely believe that it made me feel better. I mean, there are studies that show that it has, stress-free effect. It can decrease your stress levels. It can make you more relaxed. It also increases intimacy and bonding. It makes you enjoy the intimacy from your relationships more. Believe it or not, as a dermatologist, it's extremely relevant because there might actually be a biochemical reason as to why people actually look good when they are pregnant or when they are breastfeeding.
So there's pro-social benefits to oxytocin, which you alluded to. Antidepressive effects, improves fidelity, it improves your ability to trust others, and also find them more attractive. So this molecule does so much for mood, but as you just alluded to, it also has an effect locally at the skin.
But could we formulate something leaning into the science of attraction to be able to offer something to someone every day at home? And from that place, XOMD was conceived.